Hello everyone, welcome to the first demo on how to use Hero Labs. This is going to be a continuing series of things on just how to use Hero Labs in general, and we'll get down to some specifics as we go further in. We're going to just go through some initial stuff here and look at some of the tabs for part 1, and then just look at the other videos for the other parts and just keep going. This is the first screen when you start up Hero Lab. This is the initial screen that come up. It'll let you choose any of the systems that you own. It'll also let you choose systems you don't own, so you can run them in demo mode and see how they work and if you like them and that kind of stuff. I'm going to use the Pathfinder system. I find it one of the easier systems to use here, so I'm just going to go ahead and select that one, and we'll load it up. And it'll take a couple seconds to load. You can see that it's loading. Okay, we got the screen is building the interface. Okay, this is the startup screen that you get. This will allow you to configure the hero and do a few things, and we'll start here. You can put the hero name in, you can put your name in, you can choose whether it's a PC or an NPC. You can go back and forth with that. Really the only difference between it is the levels that you can choose initially, and a few things actually on the screen, which we'll get into later. But for these purposes, we're going to leave them as a PC. You can also select how you want to do your ability scores here. So however you want to set that up, whatever system you like using, feel free to do that. If I want to start the character at whatever level, let's say I want to start him at level 5, you can see it's actually changing the experience points. So it's putting me down at the starting level for the level. Starting experience points for the level. Sorry about that. If I want to change the gold that the character has, let's say I want this hero to start with 25,000 gold. I just add it in there, and that's how much he'll start with. This will make this Bob the hero. Over here are the source materials that Hero Lab can use to. These are basically all the user files and files that you can buy, such as the Adventurer's Armory is one, the Bestiaries. You know that they have all these here. Ultimate Magic, Ultimate Combat is the new one. Let's say that we want to change one of these, like we want to unselect Ultimate Combat. Another screen will pop up that gives us a few options. We can set the defaults here. So if I click, you get a pop-up screen here saying yes, I want to do that. Now every time I create a character, what I've selected in here, that will be used for that character. So that'll be set as the default. I want to reselect that though, because I want to use that one. So we're going to set that as our default, and we're good to go, and we'll just select OK. That's how our hero is configured. So as soon as we hit OK, there we go. We're ready to go. We have our character Bob. Here's the various tabs. We're going to go through each one of these tabs individually at the information that you can get on it. We'll do 2 or 3 before we need to create a new file. So let's just jump right in. At the very top, you have a couple of basic information. You have the name of the hero, the race, his hit points, his armor class, and his wealth. This is just for quick reference. A lot of the same information is on this basics tab, so you can look through here and see all the good stuff that you want. One of the first things you want to do is, of course, level up your character. Now we've created one at level 5, so if we can click here, we get a screen and we can see all the different classes that we could make this character, and you can see there's quite a few of them. They're broken down on this list. They start with classes. These are core classes. We have a heading here, so anything after that is a prestige class. And then if we keep going down, did I pass it up? NPC classes. So these are classes that only NPCs could be. Templates. So if you want an advanced character, you know, black-blooded, whatever. These are templates that people have created. So you can have a giant character. I could make a human who's a giant character if I wanted. And anything like that. And we can just keep going through all those and see there's a whole bunch of them there. But we're just going to use the core ones to begin with. Let's just start with something simple. Let's start with we want somebody that has, let's do a ranger, because I want somebody that has some spells. And we're going to give him 3 levels of ranger. Now, I can either do add and then close the screen, or I can add and close it at the same time. So I'm just going to add and close it all in one shot, just like that. So it's added 3 levels of ranger. I still have 2 that can go. His favorite class, I want to be ranger. So I'm going to add that in here. Now that we've chosen the favorite class, if we want to do archetypes, we can. These are chosen at first level. Let's go down here to the Ranger ones. You can see they're grayed out, so because I'm supposed to choose it at first level. Hero Lab will still let you choose it though, so that's not really a problem. These things will tell you things, the abilities that are replaced. So he wouldn't get evasion, he wouldn't get improved evasion or quarry. His Hunter's Bond is a little bit different. So whatever you like, you can do that for a variety of reasons. But I'm not going to add any archetypes in. Maybe we'll come back and do that later. Let's add a couple hit points to him. We'll just add him in there just so they have them. Now for his other two levels, I'll add 2 there. I'm going to make him a cleric so we can give him some spells. You can see how that works. Now, as you can see, it added a tab both for cleric and ranger. So as we get to those, we'll explain how they work. Let's give him some hit points. Now we know that he's over 4th level, and every 4th level you get to increase an attribute. So here we want to increase his dexterity by 1 for no apparent reason. And that about covers it for this initial screen. I am going to pause it there and continue on in step 2. So there's our classes tab. So I'll see you in the next part of the video.